What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 20 Ultimate Team video. And in today's video, guys, I'm going to go over a method on flipping cards that I've been doing since day one of MUT 20, and it's made me millions of coins. And when I say millions of coins, I promise you, I'm not exaggerating. Look at my coin count there, and we got so many other cards to sell. A lot of people always ask me when I'm live streaming on Twitch, whether it's that or in the comment section of my YouTube videos, how do you have so many coins? And honestly, it's really just from flipping cards. It really depends on the days of the weeks that you do it, where it becomes more profitable. But I am going to be introducing the official sniping guide, and this is going to be something that starting from today going forward, I will update as much as I can along with the training point spreadsheet. I think this one will be updated more frequently because I do this more often than go out and buy training. Also, it's going to be in the description of every video from here going forward. So if you're looking for this, the link to it is in the description. I may remember to post it in the comments as a pinned comment as well. But we're going to talk about what this means. Now, you might be looking at it and thinking it's a little bit incomplete, and that is true. To avoid making this a 40-minute video, we're going to focus on maybe just 4 overalls for right now. And I need your suggestions and maybe your ideas here, right? I'm thinking about, I know this has been like a popular thing to do on YouTube. Shout out to Chewy, who does it a lot, like a 30-minute sniping video. I don't know if you guys would be interested, but if I would have maybe every once in a while, maybe once a week, throw out like a 30-minute flipping video where I literally just chill, get on the auction house, try to flip cards, and see how much we can make in a half-hour period. So let's get on into it. Again, if I am unclear on things, feel free to hit me up on Twitter, hit me up on Twitch, hit me up on YouTube to ask me questions. Sometimes my brain races a little faster than my mouth, and I might forget to say things. You guys are probably right now like, just get to the point, Pop. Okay, I got you. I know I ramble on sometimes, but I really just want to make sure that you guys understand and try to be clear on what I'm doing and what I'm saying here. That's why I ramble and repeat, and I'm rambling again now. So, all right, let's get on into it. So we're going to go to the auction house, okay? And we're going to go to the auction house again. Let's jump back on over to the spreadsheet. So what are you looking at here? The funny thing that happens with MUT here is that you can typically sell cards, a lot of times lower overall cards, for more than they're actually worth. So if I go back on over to the auction house, I'm just going to simply go to 80 to 81 overall. I'm not going to filter down anymore. I'm literally just going to sit on this filter, and I'm going to take a look at what we have here. So these numbers will change. But if I look at 80 overall, I'm going to feel confident. Look, somebody just purchased that card for 6,500 coins. Now, if I go to Vikings and I look for that same Everson Griffin, I guarantee you there's one cheaper there than 8,500 coins. Let's see if we can find one here. Maybe not. Prove me wrong, maybe. So there's one for 6,100. There's a Delvin Cook for 4th. Yeah, like I gotta buy this right now just to show you guys what I'm talking about. So 4,700 coins for a Delvin Cook. All right, let me go back here. I had to buy that just because, and like I said, I might get off tangent, might ramble a little bit. But if we again go back to just simply all, we're gonna see that cards are selling for 6,500 coins. There's a Golden Tate. We have a Marcus Davenport. They might even sell for more. If we take a look at 81s, we have a Robert Woods for about 7K. If we go down a little bit further, there's a Tyler Lockett for 7.3K. So we're kind of remembering these numbers, right? We're going to jump back on over to the spreadsheet. And we just saw that, you know, a 80 is selling for 6,500. I always kind of undercut people when it comes to that number. So we're going to leave this at 6.25, right? We're looking for about a 500 coin profit. So if we sell a card, an 80 overall card, for 6,250 coins, after tax, we're going to get 5,625. That means our buy price, our target price right here, is 5,125. So we just bought that Delvin Cook for basically a lot lower than that, right? If we wanted to say, hey, we're going to try to make 1,000 coins off of every flip, I just changed this number, and now the buy price is 4,625. Now, with such a low overall number, it's going to be hard to find a profit of 1,000 coins right now. So that's why I leave it at about 500. I know some of you are probably thinking, big whoop, you're making 500 coins. you'll see that once we kind of take a look at the higher overalls, you're going to be able to find bigger profit margins. 1,000 coins, 2,000 coins. When I tell you this stuff adds up, I'm telling you it adds up. You can dismiss it if you want. You can stop watching this video right now if you don't think flipping coin cards to make a 500 coin profit. If you don't think that's worth your time, no, hey, all good, bro. Feel free to exit the video. Just make sure you click that thumbs up. If you want to learn and keep going, keep watching. So at the same time, we're going to jump back on over to the console. And again, we have 81s about 7K. If I look here, 7K we left there. So that means they sell at 7,000. We would get 6,300 coins back. So to make an 800 coin profit, we would be buying at about 5.5K. If we wanted to say, let's just go down, we want to make a 600 coin profit. Then we go 5,700. So now, with those two values in mind, I am looking for 80s at 5. I'll just say 5,100. All right, so we're going to try to make a 525 coin profit. And for 81s, 5.7. So 5,157. That's all you need to remember. 5,157. 5,157. So now we leave our filter at 81. All right, and I'm just going to go through each position. You can go by team, you can go by position, whatever you want to. Just filter it down. But we're looking for 80s below 5,001. So there we go. We got a 5,000 for Delvin Cook. So there's about 650 coins made right there once it sells. I would normally list them right away, or I like to go on the companion app and then, list them from there because you can do it in bunches. Nothing there on halfback, so we're going to go to wide receiver. I typically skip fullback for whatever reason. There we go. We got a Kenny Stills for 4,500 coins. Again, we're looking for 80s at 5.1K or under and 81s at 5.7. I tend to find that the even numbers are easier to find. I guess because they're the first in the search, that's how it typically works out for me. Look at that. We found a 81 for 2,100 coins. That's great profit right there. We know that's selling for about 5,000, or no, what, 7,000 was that? 7,000 coins. We just got it for 2.1. 5157. 5157. It helps you remember the numbers. Just keep repeating it back. We found an 80 overall for 3.9. The best times to do this type of stuff are days like right now. So weekend league monthly rewards came out. A lot of people opened up that 15 plus get a gold player pack. Madden championship, people are getting competitive drops that sometimes contain low overall elites. People are dumping these cards, undercutting each other, and we're just able to make profit off of it. 5157. 5157. So I would typically go through each and every position until I get to the end, and then when I'm done, I wash, rinse, and repeat, right? So once we do that, I would go then on over to my item binder. So we bought a couple here, pretty cool. Let's go back on over to our item binder. Can't pass that one for 4.4. You know what I'm saying? We're flipping these cards, chat. Well, I try to wait for these screens to load very slowly. The best times to do this. All right, so when monthly rewards come out, Tuesdays, when weekend league rewards come out, and then honestly Fridays and Saturdays, just because it's active. Legends, limiteds and packs, new promos. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, a lot of times Tuesday and Thursday are always great days. So I would then just go to my item binder, right? And we would sort by newest, and we have now all of these cards that we just bought, and we're going to list all of these for the same pricing. So again, with 80s, we're going to sell them for 6.25. We would list all these for 6.25, 6.25. You see, I got a couple here waiting to sell already. For the 181, we would list this at 7,000 coins. Now, with these, it is going to take a little bit longer for it to sell. Because it's such a wide search, it's going to take a while to sell, put it that way. So you do have to bank on 50 to 55 minutes before these cards sell. But once they do, they all just sell at the same time. If they don't sell, just list them again, wait another hour, go play some weekend league games, go play some solos, whatever you want to do. So let's turn our attention to the 82s and 83s. We're going to do this from scratch kind of. So 82 overalls, we right now are seeing about 10K. I'm going to say 10.25 is a pretty safe number. So on our spreadsheet, we're going to go ahead and update that to 10K for the 82 overall. So you can see when I first originally did this, they were selling for much more, but because the market is so down right now, they're going for about 10K. I'm going to leave my profit at 1,000 coins. So that means if we sold an 82 for 10K after tax, we're getting 9,000 coins back. We're looking to buy them now for about 8,000 coins. Every time we do that, we're making 1,000 coins. All right, jump back on over to the auction house. Let's look for 83s. We got a Kyle Fuller there for 11.9. He's the first 83, and you notice a pretty big gap right now in between 83s. We have a Kenny Clark who's 12.8. Another Kyle Fuller. So I'm going to say 12.5. 12.5, let's say 12.250. So we're going to go back on over to our spreadsheet. We're going to go click 12.250. We're going to stay with the 1,000 coin profit. So that means for, actually, I'll do 1,025. I like to use the round numbers. So now we know what we're looking for here. With 82s, we want to try to buy them for 8K, for 83s, 10K. Once we find those, then we can list them for this price up here. Now with this spreadsheet, you're only going to be able to view it. I'm probably going to get tons of requests for permissions to be able to edit it. Unfortunately, I can't do that because then people will just screw it all up, and I just can't allow that. But you know, you can kind of, if you're not good with spreadsheets, you can just do the math and write this on paper. All you got to do is take the price that it's selling for, minus 10% is how we get this number. And then we minus this number, the sell price, from the buy price. That's going to give us our profit. Okay, I'm sorry, no, I totally messed up there, my bad. Don't listen to that last really thing I said. You're going to take the tax price is what you're going to get back, minus the buy price, which is what you're buying it for, and that's where you get your profit. I don't know why I just did math like a kindergartner there. Excuse me for that. I've been talking a lot today. So once again, looking back at my sheet, we're looking for 82s at 8K, 83s at 10K. We're once again gonna go through the positions here, and look at this, 82, 8.5. This is where the profits really start, man, on stuff like this, like the 80s and 81s, 500, 700, 800 coin profit. When you start to get to some of these overalls, I mean, you're gonna notice that they're great. Like, I should probably did I just pay? Yeah, I paid the right price for that one. Am I bugging? I think I am. I'm forgetting what numbers we're looking at, and that's why I have to, this is me personally, but I have to say 8K, 10K, 8K, 10K, 8K, 10K. Just for me to remember these values. So there we go, 7.7. We got ourselves a Keenan Allen for 7.7. There was another one right there for 7.8, but you're going to find them being bunches. You're also going to catch some really good snipes. To me, the definite, like, I could literally buy all three of these right now. I probably would and should, but I'm just gonna move on to some other positions just to show you guys. They're there. I mean, they're all over the place. There's a George Kittle for 7.8. Might as well buy it. Somebody beat me to it. Oh well, that's the breaks. Again, with the odd numbers, I'm sorry, the even numbers, I keep saying odd. With the even numbers, they pop up first, so they're easier to snag. But if you do just page down a couple times, you might find yourself an 83 overall for the, you know, the 10K that we're looking for. 8K, 10K, 8K, 10K. And I would once again just go through each and every position until I get to the end. 8K, 10K, not there. Go to defensive tag. Oh, wrong button. I'm messing up here. Now, there are some positions you might find that just are not worth your time, and you guys will kind of pick up on that as you do this. Lots of repetition. There we go. We got one for under 8K. Let's go ahead and buy it. You're probably going to notice, like, fullbacks are never worth your time. A lot of times left and right tackles just not worth your time. So it's okay to skip past those. You don't have to if you don't want to. Here we go with an 83 for under the 10K. Remember, 8K for 82s, 83s are 10K. We just got an 83 for 3K or so. And again, I usually list these as soon as I buy them. You don't have to. For video purposes, I'm not listing them. I probably should have bought that other Kenny Clark right there. Unfortunately, I missed it, so that would be somebody else's to grab. No left outside linebackers. Let's go to middle linebacker. We're looking for 8 and 10. We got a Deion Jones. You know, we could buy this one. We probably should. I'm just gonna skip past a couple of these. Sometimes when I'm really looking for profit, I'm looking for like, I can go 7K, 9K. We're looking for 7K for 82s, 9K for 83s. Like, it's up to you on how much you want to make. At this point, I'm pretty comfortable with the amount of coins that I have, so I don't mind it too much as far as like maybe missing out on one that's going to net me 1,200, and I might start going, you know, big fish hunting. I might be looking for cards that are going to net me more profit. We passed on a card that went for 7.8 and got 2 for 7.2 and 7 even. Team of the weeks are great on Tuesdays as well. And this is literally all I do, guys. It takes time, but if you don't want to have to spend money in this game, this is just what you're going to have to do. I'm going to keep it real with you. People don't believe me when I tell them I don't really spend money on this game. It's because I do this all day. I mostly do it from my phone with the RPlay app or the Remote Play app for PS4. RPlay app is down right now, so that's really, really unfortunate. But from work, I mean, I do this sometimes at work, and you can make you know, 100 to 200K a day just doing this. Like, we just got 2 more for 7 each, so that's a good 2,000 profit on both of those. Now, will this video make the market change a lot? I don't know. I would kind of expect a lot of people to watch it. I got a feeling it's a video that people watch over time. This is something that is out there. Like, there's people that put out videos on this all the time. It's not anything really special. I'm not exposing some hidden MUT secret. I think this is, for the most part, known pretty well. The amount of coins you make off this is really up to you and how much time you put on into it. These cards are always going to be out there. Like, the auction house is not going to dry up after people watch this video. This is going to take place for the rest of the year. I promise you that. The one really thing that I'm going to end the video out with that I've noticed, and that's really, really strange about this, is be very careful at like late night, like 11 p.m. Eastern time. Prices start to get weird and they'll get low, right? And you'll buy a bunch of them. You'll list those cards for the price and you'll think, there's no way these aren't going to all sell when I wake up. And then you wake up and they all don't sell because for whatever reason, between about 5 a.m. to about 8:30, 9 a.m. Eastern time, the market is always really, really low. You would think it would be the opposite because there's less people on, less people selling, more. But for whatever reason, that's just a trend I noticed. That's one thing I wanted to be sure that I pointed out to you guys. Early morning, there's like a 4-hour window where, and then prices start to actually go back up as the day goes on, and then they'll settle to what they are. But just be careful. That's the one thing I want you to be careful of. I think I've talked long enough in this video. I hope I got my point across. As the week goes on, we'll update that spreadsheet to include higher overalls, but right now, the money spot, the sweet spot is like 81 to 84, or I'm sorry, 81 to 83, 80 to 83, can't speak. So I know some of you guys have been waiting for this video for a really, really long time. I appreciate you guys checking it out. I hope it helps out. If you follow this method for like the rest of your MUT life, I promise you'll be able to make coins. And that's all I got, man. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.